Hi guys, now we'll see Leetcode SQL question rising temperature. So in this question we are given a table named weather. In this weather table we have three columns: ID, record date and temperature. Here ID is the column with unique values for this table. Now we want to write a query that gives all the IDs whose has higher temperature compared to its previous days, that is yesterday. Like we'll see example so that we can understand this in a better way. Like this is the weather table, it has ID, record date and temperature columns. Now if we see for ID2, the temperature is 25. It is greater than yesterday's. So we'll return 2 in the final table. Also, if we see this ID4, its temperature is also greater than yesterday's. So we'll return ID4 also. So now we'll see how we can approach this question. Like we are given a record date and we want to compare the temperature with yesterday's like temperature. So somehow we want like one more column should be there. If this is today's record date, that column should have yesterday's record date and corresponding temperature to it. In this way we can simply like compare whether today's temperature is greater or not. So how we'll do, we'll simply do self join of weather table with weather table itself on record date column, and we'll add condition that the difference between like this record date and the other record date should be equal to 1. In this way we'll get rows which are having today's record date and yesterday's record date. Then after that we can just filter the IDs based on our condition, that is today's record date temperature should be greater than yesterday's. Like we'll see our query to understand it in a better way. Like since in the final output we want ID column, so we'll select ID from the table that we found by self join of weather table with weather itself. And this self join we are doing on column record date by on the condition that difference between the record dates should be equal to 1. After that we are just adding filtering the rows based on our condition that today's temperature should be greater than yesterday's temperature.